Doing intros are hard. Anyways, so it's Tristan season. We're hunting Tristans, and banner came out, and I summoned, and I haven't got to pity yet because I was broke from Konosuba. But man, I summoned up to like 600 gems, and I didn't get a dupe of them yet. So we're just here hunting Tristans now with the Konosuba team. Yeah, because I was thinking doing it with Escanor, but then I was like, why am I trying to get Darkness just to carry the human team? So I was like, I'll just put where my money is. Put my money in my mouth and just use the Konosuba team because pretty much I went 2 rotations and I have to use them. But Tristan's kind of crazy. Anybody who's watching this has probably seen Davo, Amazing, or Gogo's videos about what Tristan does. But I didn't know he gave himself, like, he's just a reverse Mael with 2 typings. Where I didn't know he gave himself a damage taken only set to 1 for one effect. I didn't know that, and I just kept spamming ults on him when he had that effect on. And I was like, why is he only taking 1 damage? I didn't know he was. I read the passive fully, explained it to my friend, and then forgot the passive. Or I just forgot that one part where if he has both his light and darkness activated, he gets the middle thing, or it gives him the damage reduction to 1. And then I'm thinking, like, because I almost forgot I was gonna post this video without my commentary. I was gonna just post it. I was gonna be like, yeah, there you go. And then I remembered, wait, I haven't recorded commentary. I haven't even put any commentary on the video. But I was gonna do something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so I was doing this thing. I fought with the human team beforehand, and then that didn't go so well because I found like 10 Ragnarok teams. I didn't even find a single Tristan until I was like, oh, I'm gonna change to Konosuba, and then every fight afterwards was just goddesses. Man, I really went out a long time on this recording though, even though it's like 5 fights. But I think that's just how the Konosuba team is. The Konosuba team is a long, drawn-out fight. No matter who's fighting. No matter who's using the team. It's always going to be like a long fight. So I was fighting this Konosuba team beforehand with the human team. And I think the person forgot what their, like, the passives were. What was it? They did something dumb. I don't remember. They didn't pop ult. They didn't pop Megumin ult when I had Aqua. Oh, did I fight? Yeah, I just fought a Konosuba team, I think, with my Konosuba. I'm getting it all mixed up. I don't even remember. But I think they just didn't use Megumin ult, which would have cleansed the stance, darkness stance, and revive. And just waited for the revive to like just leave. And I was like, what? Like, you could have just won. I don't know why they did that. This time I did record my summons, so I will play them in a bit after this match. But I just wanted to talk about Tristan and such. And I say Tristan's cool. He came out. He's not like. He's a unit that has longevity because he's 4 knights, demon, goddess. Like, that's just the loved races, like Netmarble. Dual attribute, so he works with anybody who has dual attributes as well. I do not understand why this doesn't work, but when a unit has multiple races, I feel like it should activate passives multiple times. For if there is but it doesn't say the exception, but like Percival's passive is like when it's human, fairy, 4 knights, then it should like activate twice on Lancelot because he's human and 4 knights, so it should activate twice for him and twice for Percival and once for Tristan because he's only 4 knights. So I just don't get why it doesn't do that for like human based stuff, for race and title stuff, because like when there is a unit like Aqua that has I'm trying to think of like how to do what to say. Like if there was a race like passive that was like, oh, human and if they're both goddess or demon, like melee, like Mael, like light melee, where it's like goddess demon, and there's like 2 other units that are also goddess demon, then it should apply both of the god of like the sword of light, no, the sword of darkness and light of shield armored light thing on melee, and like basic stat increases that are like, oh, 5% basic stats for applicable ally. That, and if it's human, demon, Four Knights of Apocalypse, fairy, then Tristan should activate it 2 times because he's got demon and 4 Knights. Lancelot should activate it like all 3 because he's human, fairy, and 4 Knights. And then I'm thinking about that. Well, that's kind of crazy, like crazy stats, because just from Tristan alone, from Lancelot, from this like theoretical unit, Tristan would just give 15% basic stats just for existing. But then the unit themselves would also apply to that too, so it'd be another 15, and it would just be like a 40% increase to basic stats. So I think Netmarble was just like, but I if there was like a game mode where like it just released the restrictions on all passives, like everything, like everything just activates no matter what. Like if you're dual raced, oh yeah, it activates 2 times. With title, activate 2 times. Activate as many times as it needs to. It would just go down the list, like until like it just stacks overflows and crashes the game. It would be pretty funny. Yeah, so Konosuba team with Diane in the back. Diane is just the clutch character because after Megumi ult, she's useless and then just kind of dies. And for some reason, I don't get why when Megumi goes into a drained state, her passive doesn't work. So if she just dies with 1 ult gauge in her drained state, she just dies, doesn't revive. Which just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Her passive should still work, but it switches out to the new passive. And the drained passive is just like, oh, can't move, get ult gauge. Which just invalidates the revive, but like it doesn't matter at that point. The revive is just so that she could come back if she was about to ult. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're still hunting down Tristans. Until I get a Tristan, we're gonna hunt Tristans down until next week. Until the next week. Because every day that's like, man, I think I get how many? I get 100 gems on the weekend. So 150 gems, almost around there, I'll get when this weekend comes around. And then I'll be at like 750, 780, 760 on the banner. Oh man, I think I'm gonna get Tristan in like 2 weeks. Oh man, Netmarble, hook me up with like 200 gems. Please, I need them. I need this. Oh man. But here's summons. It should be popping up at anytime soon. But man, my summons are crazy. They're crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Here it is. Here it is. Escanor animation on the first summon. No music this time because you guys get to listen to my voice only. Man, Escanor animation. And I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna skip animations. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna let the animations play out even if they're booty for the recording. But yeah, first summon, and it's 2 SSRs. It's crazy. But I get like green tier is good. I made the banner. I don't think I showed the banner that I made, but it's just like pretty much the default banner until I get like a single dupe of somebody, and then I had to change it. But I have to take it forever. Forget about the showcase now. It's just beating up Tristans. We up here beating up Tristans. Football kick Tristans. I did get baby Tristan. I got small Tristan from this banner. I don't know if this is summon. No, I got Cusack. And these are units I don't have. These are like all units I don't have, except I think the tier. I think I had 1 dupe of him. Yeah. I was gonna be like, oh, here's Tristan. Here's new Tristan, and it's just the green small Tristan on the front line. And then there's another Escanor. That's just back-to-back Escanors. It's crazy. Holy moly. I was like, damn, that's so rare. They're so crazy. It's not like that crazy because last banner I also got like double Tristan, which was also kind of crazy. Not double Tristan. They should have added a new Tristan animation, but I did get double Escanor. But it was regular Escanor into or it was ultimate Escanor into regular Escanor, and then I was like, damn, that's crazy. I don't know what's up with my game. It was like the Escanor animation on this banner is just like, yeah, zoom in on Meliodas' face, like close as can possibly be. And I was like, holy schmoly, am I gonna get 2 SSRs? I was like, but nope, 3. And, oh man, I was like, holy shit, I'm getting like better luck than. Which one did I watch? Did I watch Go-Go? And he got like 3 on a stick. On accident, he got 3 and he skipped it. I was like, what? Camilla, yeah, I got Camilla. Though I don't think it's not really a build-a-banner. It's like strange to say, but it's not a build-a-banner. Because the units that are on the banner are still there that you like didn't choose. They're still on the banner. They just don't have increased rates. Oh, then I skipped because I was like, I'm not gonna wait until like to finish this stuff. So that's Rosa. All new units. Sario, the possessed Sario, the Halloweenist, Rosa. Like I gotta level them up. They're still like level 1 in my box. So I'm like, I'm not gonna. I just got like 6 new units. I can't freaking level them up. I can't limit break them. And then this was like, oh, shooting stars with a demon mark. That could be good. But then I was like, oh, you lost. Well, that sucks. But it was like, nope, fucking obliterate. Oh my god. It wasn't the reverse hollow obliterate that I saw somebody get. That was funny. Evaporated. And then there's 3 SSRs. Like, what? And I'm thinking, doesn't the obliterate, shouldn't that guarantee a UR? Because it's like pretty much a UR Escanor animation, but no, it's counted as like a regular. Thank God Light Bond wasn't on this banner. Or I think he is on this banner. Thank God he's not on this banner. Because then they would have just given me the Light Bond. Or is it build a banner? Because I didn't get a Light Bond. I don't know. Banner's weird. Banner's great. Banner's great and weird. And then there you go. I got my final my light melee dupe, which I think messed up my luck. Because after this, I had to like I had to leave the summonings and change the banner. I don't know why I paused for so long. I was like, oh man, something. And I'm here looking at like, what the fuck what does Tristan do? I'm like, what does it do again? Anyways, yeah, so I had to go change the banner. I had to take out. Oh yeah, I don't have Lancelot. Because get Lancelot. I only need him like 1 dupe, and I'm like, I want my Gother dupes. Because Gother gets the. I want to use Gother. I got him 1/6 on his banner, and then I just like, oh, I'm gonna try 6/6 him, and then it just never gave me more Gothers, and I was like, this is just a waste of gems. I just gotta save. But then after this, it was just like nothing, just shaft after shaft, and I was like, I just gotta keep going. This was a shaft too. I was so sad about it. I don't even know why I didn't skip. I was like, wait a minute, yeah. I was like, man, this is crazy 3 summons. Anyways, I should probably start skipping. But this is a long video. I did do all 600 and I just put it on this video. Though I should have probably just done the 300 and cut the video down, but then I'm like, nah, let the video run. Let it run, be 26 minutes long. I got time. I got time, even though I was gonna forget to put commentary on this and just post it as is. That's whatever. Anyways, well, it's like a gameplay because the summons are just booty now. Tristan out here ulting, but oh, man, what is this team? Oh yeah, I'm going against the Nashians. Not Nashian. What the hell is his name? Nozarashi. That's not his name either. I saw this demon team and I was like, what are they? Like, the demon team is kind of weird. And then I saw that they had buffs and stuff that weren't like normally on them. And I was like, oh, they have a Nanashi backline. There it goes, that's the name. I was like, why do they have a Nanashi backline? What? And I'm like, oh, that's kind of good against like alt increase. But if you have the shield, then you just stop the. There's like a bond. It just stops. You can't take away alt gauge if you have a shield because they have to deal damage directly to the health bar to account for the shield for the alt decrease. But man, a lot of game modes. The dragon, the Purring Poo dragon, really cool. I really like that. But nobody was playing Hell on day 1, so I was just kind of like soloing. I was out here solo leveling. Ooh. But there was a timer on it, so it would take me like an hour just to beat the dragon. But since there's a 15-minute timer, it would just be like, oh, you get out of here. Just kicks me out. I'm like, this sucks. I gotta wait. But man, people are kind of, I don't know. I was gonna say dumb, because they would first go and fight the dragon and then drop his health down to the HP lock, which then put him into a different mode of like fighting. But you could just switch to the B team immediately and then fight the lesser dragons and then beat the shit out of the lesser dragons to the point where you could take away both the health caps, and then the dragon would never be put into the flight state unless there's something in his passive that's like, when he's not in flight state, increase basic stats, because there's no reason to like really care. There's no point to care if like to beat him up. You should just do team B first and then team A, because team B is just so easy to just get the points to just shoot the cannons. But I mostly, it's just like what people say in the comments, like, oh, I just got hard carried because one person did B team and then they would just fight the dragon. And I say, if you want to speedrun it, yeah, that should be it. Like 2 people on B team, 2 people on dragon, just smacking the shit out of it, and that should be good. But oh man, I feel like the health caps were just something that didn't need to be there. It just didn't need to be there. I feel like if they made the B team just like not damage, but like a buff thing, like, oh, you do something here and then you get buffs, like the 2 ultimate gauge that you get for it. But instead of that, you get like basic stats increase, and then you just smack the dragon like as hard as possible. Oh, is this an SSR? Did I get on this summon? I don't remember. I just remember it being just shafts afterward. I don't think I got anything better from anything. Yeah, I just got Demon Mark. And I'm like, Drawed. He drawed with Demon King Mark. I don't even like. That should just be a destroy. I don't know why it's just a draw. Dude, Marmus luck. If you get a silver if you get an R Marmus in your beginning summon, it's for luck. But no, I just got Varghese, which I did not level him up. He works on 4 nights, but I don't know what the hell he actually does. I heard he's good, but if I don't have Tristan, then what's the point of me using the team? And if I don't get Tristan, that's fine. Not gonna lie, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'll run Konosuba team forever until somebody in the comments is like, "Yo, try this team." And I'll be like, "Okay, sure, okay." This is a long video because I really wanted to show off just beating the shit out of Tristan. Tristan hate be like, oh, counter. I forgot there was a counter. It's like, and actually in 600 gems, I got how many summons? Like, how many SSRs? I got like 6, 7, 8. I almost got like 11 SSRs around there, because this will be the 11th one or the 10th one. And I remember I saw some like comments on like other summon videos, and it was just like, am I lucky? And then it just says like, oh, I got 3 Tristans, 11 SSRs, 1 light Mael, 1 light Melly, 1 Mael, and like a bunch of other stuff. And then people in the comments are just hating on. I'm like, oh, why would you just post that? Oh, I got Nashians. That's a good one. And that's why I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do Escanor because I got a Nashian dupe. But then I'm like, damn, I need Nashian 6/6 to bring my CC up. And then my dummy was like, yeah, let's not put Tarmiel Link on Nashian and just let them have King Link. That's good survivability. So I was like, man, I'm dumb, because my Nashian would just die, and then like, okay, I don't have the basic stats and attack stats from Nashians no more. That sucks. And then it's just Escanor just by himself, like, oh, well, it seems like I just gotta kind of solo with darkness tanking. And then, man, somehow I would just get no darkness, like, or I would like, those matches would either be all my cards were darkness cards, or all my cards were Escanor cards, no Nashian. And I'm thinking about it, it's probably because I had Nashian in the wrong spot. I had Nashian right, middle was Escanor, and then left was darkness. So yeah, I was gonna get a shit ton of darkness cards, but you kind of have to if you want to keep applying the stance. And if somebody like cancels your stance, then you're kind of like, oh, I don't have any more stance cards no more. So I gotta like do it again. When I think this is part 2 of the summons, because I did do the first 300 and then I did the 300 afterwards at a different time. It's all at the back. It's probably just like a What did I get? Did I get a Lancelot? No, I don't think I got a Lancelot. Did I get Mael? I remember yesterday actually just like upgrading somebody's ultimate gauge. Oh, that was Nashian's. What did I get? What did I get in this banner? I don't remember who else I got in this banner, because after I got to 600, I just started like, I'm just gonna cry because I didn't get Tristan. It was Tristan. Baby Tristan. Man. I should have just done it. Next video is just gonna be me using the green Tristan. And be like, guys, I got him. Guys, I got him. Oh, I got. That's not bad. Red Jormungandr. Oh, so I think that's it for the summons. Damn. I think I'm almost done. The video's almost done. Damn. Good that I talked through that 24 minutes. It's a long time. I think that Netmarble did the Builder banner because nobody voted for Valenti. Nobody voted for the Ratatoskr Valenti. And Netmarble was like, shit. They didn't vote for the character. I didn't even see the character. That's why I didn't even vote for her. I didn't even see her. I was just like, oh, these are good. These are characters I don't have. Valenti was in the banner? I didn't even see her. Valenti's been off since Vietnam. I didn't even see her. Which would have been good for new people. This banner is good for new people because it's all just new units. You could just 1/6 everything on the banner, and you're pretty much good. You don't need to like 6/6 every. You don't need to get like a bunch of dupes for the SRs. For the SSRs, the URs, like the only good one would be Tristan, Melieli, and Mael, because that's a team all in itself, plus the Sario, and then there you go. Though I don't think I'm gonna do 2 rotations on this banner. If I, no better. Charge your phone. Your phone ringing. Charge your phone. I'm gonna see. This banner is gonna last like a month and a half or something, right? Until New Year's. So I'm just gonna like let my gems I'm gonna hit pity. If I get to 600 gems again, I'll do a second rotation. Or if I get to 900 gems. I don't think I'm gonna get to 900 gems. But if I get to 600 gems, then I'll do a second rotation. Now I gotta think of what to name this video, because I did not think of a name. Just Tristan season. This is how much thinking I put into these videos. Like, I think I'm actually getting better at editing thumbnails. Because I had to do it's not that much work. It's just like 5 pictures I had to put together. But I had to really think of like what to make this video, and I was like, oh, Tristan season sounds really good. Oh, I thought of like Wabbit season, like the Bugs Bunny thing, but then I was like, no, well, the Elmer Fudd thing was there too. So then I was like, oh yeah, that's good. That's good. We're out here Tristan season, because the entire time this banner's up, it's gonna be Tristan season. So next video is gonna be also another Tristan season with Tristan, featuring Tristan, included in Devil May Cry Tristan. Tristan edition. It's just funny. As well, I got freaking I was totally wrong. That's why last video was like, oh, next banner predictions, and then not false information or just not right. Because I was proved wrong the same day of that video posting, that it was gonna be like I said, oh, just show the sun, Gawain, not going for Gawain, just show the sun or magic. And then I got shown it was actually not Gawain or anything like that. It's in fact Tristan. And I'm sad because November banner, New Year banner might be Gawain. I'm pitching for it. November banner is gonna be Gawain. I'm gonna say it every video. I think I do. This was weird. I just didn't know. Having Mael light melee backline is crazy, because you could just get way better basic stacks with Elliot. It's whatever. And then I just kept beating up people. I just kept freezing and petrifying. Backline King Diane is crazy. You just petrify. You just do that. I forfeit. Anyways, I'm gonna forfeit this video recording. Bye.